Welcome to the Stadium MK in Milton Keynes for the FA Sunday Cup final. Highgate Albion against North Solihull Athletic. The holy grail for Adam Shaheen and his team as they look to finally get their hands on silverware that has always just eluded them. Albion captain Tage Kennedy has scored 5 goals in this competition. How he'd love to get his hands on the trophy this afternoon. The referee, Stuart Morland, his 2 assistants, Sam Clayton and Connell Bartlett. The 4th official, who's out of picture, is James Laffin. It's the 2024-2025 season FA Sunday Cup final. Highgate Albion against North Solihull Athletic. The Highgate Albion manager Adam Shaheen not without his problems ahead of this final. Hermes Gabayo, an influential defender, missing through injury, and their top scorer, 41 goals this season, Richard Enning, is suspended and misses the final. Gavrilaya in goal, a back 4 of Candola, Sterling, Keramaya and Stacey. In midfield, Semikula joining Tala and Riley. Mahemba, Kennedy and Stones make up the 3-prong attack. The Highgate Albion bench made up of Billy Hayes, Philophilus Afori, Callum Ishmael, Solomon Afori and Lewis Toomey. Birmingham-based North Solihull Athletic in their first ever FA Sunday Cup final. Their manager is Bradley White, their assistant manager Ash Checketts. North Solihull Athletic lining up with Allsop in goal. 4 at the back, Savary, Dudley, Morris and Keynes Powell. Kyle Burke and Mohammed along with George in midfield. Corey Burke and Walters, the 2 wide men. Elis leads the attack. On the North Solihull substitutes bench, Ryan Moulton, Troy Baker, Talib Copeland, Dom Perkins and Mario Mendes. The red and black striped shirts of North Solihull Athletic get this final underway. Bashir Mohammed with a ball out towards the right hand side. Very quickly Teddy Stacey into the action. Morris pings a ball out wide. Chance for Dexter Walters to get at Candola. He's not going to get past him that easily. Candola with a clearance. Good play by the Highgate Albion defender, and not content with just defending. Highgate Albion on the attack. Good play from Stones to find Mahemba. Mahemba getting at Ricardo Dudley into the corner. Battle of wills. Stones again, and that will be a corner. Delivery in towards the penalty area from Semikula. We come back out to him again in the sunshine. Goes on the outside, 2 to beat. Can't find room for the cross. Corey Burke with the block, and it came off of Semikula last. Adam Shaheen's team desperate to get their hands on a trophy. They've been regulars in the last 8 of this competition over the past 3 or 4 years. Mohammed's long ball volleyed away by Sterling. Free kick. The Liverpool FA referee, Stuart Morland. On it, Tala sends it into the box. It's flicked on by excellence Mahemba. Hamza Semikula. Candola up against Morris. And Highgate Albion win a corner. In comes the corner. Met by the head, glance, but it's going to go well wide. Goal kick taken by Tom Allsop, the goalkeeper. Long downfield, trying to help it on. In the midfield area was Curvis Ellis, who leads the line. They have managed to get it wide again to Dexter Walters. No doubt he has skill and pace, trying to tease his way into the penalty area. He's going to find it difficult getting on the outside of Prince Candola, who wins the battle again. On it, Tala. Sterling. Talla again pulling the strings out to the left-hand side. That's quite some ball. Tage Kennedy into the penalty area. Goalkeeper came out. I think the last touch came off of Kennedy. The big question mark was it a foul? There were no appeals from Highgate Albion, only from the goalkeeper to plead his innocence. As we can see here, Kennedy flicks it past him. Well, as they say, we've seen them given. Walters again, comes inside this time. Header away by Jardel Sterling. Ben George. Ricardo Dudley. The delivery finally coming in from Corey Burke. The header wide from Elis, but there was a warning sign that he is an aerial threat, Elis. Corner to Solihull, in towards the 6-yard box, and it was a free header pretty much for the captain, Dean Morris. Didn't make the most of the situation. Sam Savary with the throw. And now a chance for Highgate Albion to get themselves forward. Condolo down the line for Stones. Stopped by Walters, who puts it out for a throw, taken quickly by Talla. Talla again. Back to Semakula, who comes inside. And the chip from Pelly Riley doesn't cause any problems for North Solihull, who can break away themselves down the right-hand side. And they win a free kick. Foul by Tage Kennedy. Free kick lumped up forwards into the penalty area again. Rising was Elis. Cleared away comfortably. Up goes Stones, beaten in the air. Mohammed back to Morris. And out towards this left-hand side again, and it finds its way through to Walters, and Walters is away down the left-hand side, gets the cross in, dangerous as well, couldn't quite reach. Just as well for Highgate Albion, it will come through on the far side for Carl Burke, who can't get the cross in, but does win a corner. Dangerous ball in, just needed a touch. Teddy Stacey perhaps deserves a little bit more credit for just that slight nudge that might have made all the difference. Dudley. That's a foul on Ben George and a free kick in a dangerous position to North Solihull Athletic. Plenty of suitors for this free kick. Does look as if it's going to be Dexter Walters. Who shoots over the top of Gavrilia's crossbar. Sterling. Talla. That's a great ball out towards this near side. Excellence, Mahemba. Great pass to Kennedy. Pulled back towards the edge of the box, and Semakula blocked by Dudley. Much, much better from Highgate Albion. Foul by Sterling. And a free kick to North Solihull. Very even so far. This was the chance created by an excellent pass from Mahemba. Tage Kennedy pulled it back. First time shot from Semakula. It was goal bound. Dean Morris into the midfield. Smart turn from Bashir Mohammed. He looks up, playing it through the lines. Is that a foul by Talla? No. Held up well by Stones. Turning. Can he get away from Mohammed? No, he can't. That was a foul. No question. Go for goal here, Talla, and he does, and it was dipping, and it have bounced in front of Tom Halsop. It might have been a problematic free kick. Comfortable one in the end for Halsop. Sterling to Mahemba. On it, Talla, and Alvin Keramat. Now a chance for Kennedy to get at Savary. When he breezed past Savary, Dudley posing a slightly larger obstacle. It was good defending by Ricardo Dudley, but it is a corner to Highgate Albion. It's going to be swung in by Tala. Elise beating Kairama to the header. Tala once more. Semakula. Elise with the foot in. Tala with a cross. Allsop with a catch under pressure. Dudley. Kyle Burke looks long down the right-hand side. It's a good-looking ball as well. Smartly down, Gavraloya to gather inside his 6-yard box. And a quick distribution sets off Kennedy. Kennedy's got to be careful, he's outnumbered by red and black shirts over on that far side. Play on, says the referee. Chance to get forward with Corey Burke. Excellent defending by Alvin Kairama. Corner slung in towards a 6-yard box, eludes everyone. Dudley taken over as Walters. Dudley, Walters, well worked between the two of them. This is Walters, saved at the near post by Gavraloya. Great interchange to open up Highgate Albion. He's a danger down the left, Dexter Walters. He'll feel that perhaps he should have done better. Comfortable in the end by the Highgate Albion goalkeeper. Two central defenders, Sterling and Kairama, combine. Into the feet of Stones. Kairama. Back by Kennedy. Paddy Riley challenging Savary. Stones. Both distance and power in the clearance by Dudley. Teddy Stacey. Riley does well, returns it to Stacey. A first-time cross, and he finds Isaac Stones, and Isaac Stones scores for Highgate Albion. Euphoria for the North Londoners. They take the lead in the FA Sunday Cup final. Delight for Adam Shaheen and Ian Maitland and everyone down on the touchline. Delight for the Albion following too. The irony of it is that Teddy Stacey and Isaac Stones perhaps wouldn't have been playing had Gabayo and Enning been available. It's a top quality delivery from Stacey. An exemplary finish from Isaac Stones. The lead is set in stones for Highgate Albion. Well, up until the goal, it's been a fairly even game. What response do we get from North Solihull Athletic? Dexter Walters. It's the side that trail by a 1-0 that are trying to get forward with an immediate response on their minds. Inside by Mohammed. Ben George has eyes for the right-hand side. Here comes the cross, headed away comfortably by Kairama. Line's cleared up towards the goal scorer. Stones holds it up well. He's got Morris for company. He's done ever so well on it. Tala will chase. Dudley gets there first. That's not a great clearance from Allsop. Ben George. Oh, he's headed it straight to Hamza Semakula. And Highgate Albion are in dreamland. 2 goals in 2 minutes. And they have taken this cup final by the scruff of the neck. They'd barely stopped celebrating the first goal down on the touchline, and the celebrations start all over again. From the moment the goalkeeper cleared, there were problems for North Solihull Athletic. And when it comes out to Semakula, he just puts his laces through it. And Allsop can do nothing about it. The dream might just be coming true for Adam Shaheen. It's a massive blow as far as North Solihull Athletic are concerned. They need to react. Walters, what can he do? Into the penalty area. Glanced on by Corey Burke. Easy for Gavraloya. Just needing to keep the ball in a run in towards half-time to Highgate Albion. 33 and 35 minutes, the times of the goals. Alexandru Gavraloya will kick long. Reaching the halfway line, powerful header from Morris, beating Stones in the air. Have it back though, do Highgate Albion. Candola and Sterling clearing things up. Talla, lovely touch, really good turn as well. But he's met by Anton Keynes-Powell. Mohammed, ball over the top, it's a good ball as well. This is Burke, quickly converging on him with two defenders. And that's great defending by Kairama. Morris heads down. Long ball forward from Jardel Sterling. Working hard, Highgate Albion, to make it difficult. Once again, excellent work by Semikula to nick the ball off of Walters. Mahemba whipped across the face of goal. Well, that was lovely play from Lonit Talla, and nearly a third goal. Isaac Stones was lurking. That's got to be a foul, and it is on Tage Kennedy. Well, born out of frustration. Talla makes the run. It's a clever run as well. First time, right-footed ball across the 6-yard line. Goalkeeper got a touch, and that might just have been a telling touch, because otherwise that was a tap-in for Isaac Stones. Cleared away by Allsop. Well, Highgate Albion are halfway there. At half-time, they lead by 2-0. Isaac Stones and Hamza Semikula, 2 goals in the space of just over 2 minutes. Highgate Albion 2, North Solihull Athletic 0 at half-time. Highgate Albion have scored 21 goals in the 5 games building up to the final. Their opponents today have only scored 10 in 6, less than half, with 1 more match played. They've not scored more than twice in a game on their way to the final. They're going to have to score twice in this second half if they are to stand any chance of lifting the FA Sunday Cup. Here's Stacey, and that's a foul by San Savary. And Savary receiving a yellow card. Lonit Talla with a free kick, whipped across the face of goal, no takers. But that was mighty dangerous, that delivery. Pumped forward by Tom Allsop. High up towards the halfway line. Stacey was shoulder barged to the ground. Took exception to the challenge, and quite rightly so. Just seemed to be losing their cool a little bit there. There was no need for that challenge from Carl Burke. It is a free kick. Gavralaya. Sterling curls the ball up towards the halfway line. Mohemba helps it on. Once again, great touch from Stones. Pelly Riley, that's a brilliant ball. Excellence, Mohemba can open up into the penalty area. Excellence, Mohemba cuts inside, tees it up, and it's just wide from Isaac Stones. That would have finished it off for sure. Explosive breakaway made by this excellent ball from Pelly Riley over the top. Mohemba went darting onto it, cuts inside, tees it up, went for the right-footed sidestep. Goalkeeper was beaten. It was just the wrong side of the post, but only just. Calmly inside from Lonit Talla. This is Sterling. On the chest, and off he goes again. Mohemba. Semikula running into the box. Mohemba brought down. Free kick again for Highgate Albion. Another yellow card, this time for Anton Keynes-Powell. Lonit Talla's free kick. Played in low, an element of surprise, but scrambled clear by North Solihull Athletic. That looked like a foul by Semikula. Nothing wrong with Alvin Kairama's second challenge, but I think there's going to be a yellow card for the Highgate Albion number 8. Copeland with the throw. Teddy Stacey keeping things tight. Comes back out to Copeland, who sends over his cross. Pelly Riley jumping and doing well, and then wide by Dexter Walters. Callum Ismail with the throw. Isaac Stones once again wrestling with Ricardo Dudley. Dudley taking exception to the presence of Stones, who was giving plenty to think about all afternoon. His teammates quickly in to tell him to calm down. Disagreement involving Jardel Sterling as well, which will need defusing. Well, in reality, Highgate Albion just need to keep their heads right now, when all around them are losing theirs. A caution for Sterling. Well, if Sterling's reactions were worthy of a yellow, then certainly Ricardo Dudley's reactions are also worthy of a yellow. Semikula, Kennedy, can't quite return. Now a chance for North Solihull Athletic to get forward over the halfway line with Troy Baker. Again, those light blue shirts back in numbers, clearing the ball up towards Stones. Played wide by George. George again, driving force in that midfield, sending it wide to the left-hand side. Some work to do here for Candola. He gets past Candola. There's the substitute Mario Mendes, but he's not going to get a penalty for that. Adam Shaheen has had to make 4 changes from the side that beat Mayfair in the semi-final. But it's all about strength in depth, and he's shown that he's got plenty of that. Taylor tripped by a frustrated George. Free kick. Taylor sends it wide. Before it hangs it in high, just a bit too high, and it drops behind for a goal kick. Teo Afore, who's been in amongst the goals in this competition, 4 in 3. Watched wide carefully by Troy Baker. Goal kick taken by Alsop. It's a good win by Pelly Riley. One back by Copeland. Chasing after it is Corey Brown. That run through to Gavrilaya, who just puts his right foot onto it and clears it long downfield. Troy Baker challenged by Kennedy. And then goes down, much to the annoyance of Brad White and Ash Checketts on the touchline down below the management team with North Solihull Athletic. Well, Kennedy's going to come off. He's going to be replaced by Lewis Toomey. Any hopes that North Solihull have now hinge on them scoring very quickly. The long ball forward headed away promptly by Sterling. Pelly Riley to Yonit Tala. Toomey looks up and finds Teo Afore. He'll have a run at Mendes. It's Toomey again. Oh, it's a dangerous low cross by Candolo. Sliding it behind was Baker. Such a good ball in from Prince Candolo. The cause of plenty of confusion amongst those Solihull defenders. Here comes a corner from the left-hand side, lifted high and then headed towards goal. It just needed a touch over the line. Prince Candola can't believe it. He slaps the crossbar. His header was close to making it 3-0. It's a delivery that causes all sorts of problems once again in the Solihull defence. Deflected header. Ben George was on the line, not sure if he got a touch or not. Got to bring the ball out from the back, and North Solihull need to get it forward, but they're not breaking down Highgate Albion at the moment. Lonnie Taylor has had an excellent game in the middle of the midfield. Billy Hayes spreading it wide to the left-hand side. Semikula, and he's already scored in this game, and that one's bending away from goal instead of bending in towards it. Given away yet again. Through ball down the middle. This could be number 3. Excellence Mahemba stopped in his tracks. Good defending by Dudley. Determination from Dudley. Gets away from Toomey. Wide he goes to Troy Baker. Long ball down the line. Something to chase for Corey Burke. He won't get there ahead of Alvin Kerema. One by Talib Copeland. Out towards the left-hand side. Needs a delivery. Mendes can't get the delivery in. Flags up anyway. Much to the delight of Highgate Albion. Cleared long by Gavrilaya. who hasn't really been tested too much in this game this afternoon. Tala. Ofori coming inside, drilling his way into the penalty area. Ofori goes down. Nothing given by the referee. And it certainly looked contact. As he comes inside, goes to swing his foot at the shot, and that's where he gets caught up. Not sure if he tripped over himself or there was some contact from the defender. Top's clearance. Jumping underneath it was Billy Hayes. He's got back up behind him. It's a good turn, a low drive. That's as extended as Gavrilo has been all afternoon. Kyle Burke with the shot. But a quite comfortable save in the end from the Highgate Albion goalkeeper. Long down the right, up goes Toomey. Strong header away. Watched carefully by Sterling. He heads it away, and so too does Candolo. And a long ball forward, and now the chase is on. Excellence, Mahemba. Goes on the outside. Can he get the cross in? He's going to try and pull it back. It's turned behind for a corner off of Don Perkins. Played short to Tala. Tala gets the cross in, headed away by Morris. Ofori. No way past Burke. Ofori again. Tala. Telling cross, glanced away, and then volleyed clear by Baker to the halfway line. That's a good ball out towards the left. Gavrilo thought about coming off his line. He scrambled back. And the shot was a tame one, but he had to hold on to it, Gavrilo. And he did. One well in the air by Mahemba. Semikula. Out towards that right-hand side. Teo Ofori cutting inside. Teo Ofori still going. He's got Billy Hayes there as well. That's good defending from Ben George. He's then given it away. Looked like there was a stamp there by Dudley on Ofori. Let's have a little look. Well, he took exception to it, did Teo Ofori. The first spat that the big defender's been involved with, and he's on a yellow card. Perhaps a shade lucky that the match officials didn't see that. Cleared away by Alsop. Over the halfway line, Hayes wins the first header. It's flicked on by Mahemba. Volleyed clear by Morris. Chipped over the top. They need something, and they need something soon, and it's across the face of goal from Ryan Moulton, and no danger at all to Highgate Albion. Gavrilo will kick long. Headed up in the air. Second ball for Toomey, and headed down by Morris. Moulton. Teo Ofori. Ready to take on Perkins, and he's got the pace of Perkins. Ofori went alone, it's blocked. And eventually cleared. Well, as he cuts inside here, Ofori, once he gets away from Don Perkins, there's only one winner in this race. Gets to the byline. As he gets the shot away, it comes back off the post. I thought it might have done. Took a slight touch from the goalkeeper also that might have made all the difference. Trying so hard, our NSA, to get themselves back into this game, but they're just running into a brick wall at the moment. Lonit Tala, clever play from him once again, long ball forward, and this is excellence, Mahemba, and he makes it 3-0. And you can start tying the blue and white ribbons onto the handles of the FA Sunday Cup, because Highgate Albion are in an unassailable position right now. They are 3-0 up, deep into stoppage time, thanks to that breakaway goal from excellence Mahemba. Well, he's been brilliant today as Lonit Tala wins the ball off of Copeland, turns him, and then what about this for a ball? That's quite some assist. And once Mahemba gets into his stride like this, there's only one outcome. And the outcome, through the legs of the goalkeeper and in. A smart finish from His Excellence. Well, in reality, since the second goal has gone in, it's been Highgate Albion's to lose. That third goal, clinching it, and it's victory for Highgate Albion. Finally, the Holy Grail is theirs. It's delight for Highgate Albion. Listen to this, the winners of the FA Sunday Cup for 2024-2025, and thoroughly deserved too. Well, Highgate Albion struck twice in the space of just 2 minutes or so, just before half-time. Isaac Stones with a brilliant finish. Hamza Semikula pouncing on a defensive error. It was 2-0 at half-time, and they never looked back, Highgate Albion, adding a third deep into stoppage time through excellent Mahemba. His fourth goal in the FA Sunday Cup this season gives us a final score of Highgate Albion 3, North Solihull Athletic 0. It's congratulations to Highgate Albion.
Please show your appreciation and welcome the winners of the FA Sunday Cup Final 2025, Highgate Albion.